Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel. As you can see, we've got a small product unboxing for you tonight. I got both of these deliveries in tonight. This one was expected. This one initially wasn't, but once I started putting some pieces in my head together, I figured out, okay, I was starting to expect that one anytime now. So, let's go into the delivery that I expected when I was coming home, and that'll be this box down here. This is a box that came in today from Noble Knight Games, which is the big game store that pretty much every tabletop gamer knows, but it's also about 2 hours away from me. So I could go pick it up if I wanted to, but I just didn't have time to. So I had it shipped in. Anyway, enough rambling, let's crack this open and see what we've got in here. Thankfully, Noble Knight's not known for an excessive tape job. What they are known for sometimes is packing in way too big a box for what's in here. I imagine this will be no exception once we see what's in here. Easy. No, I'm not going to close the knife just yet because I expect I'll need it for the other delivery. But as usual with Noble Knight, we are greeted by a lot of void fill, along with a plug on their trades. We can throw that in the garbage because I've done far from my first trade. We got all the void fill out of the way. And then we'll be greeted by a book. We'll be greeted by the D100 Dungeon Adventurer's Companion for D100 Dungeon. D100 Dungeon, the Adventurer's Companion, is an essential guide for any adventurer wishing to spice up their games. It offers new rules and additions that can be implemented into your games and contains a new way to play quests with the introduction of a campaign quest line. Can you beat the dungeon? Now, I have bought D100 Dungeon. I bought that on PDF and printed it out. I'm really looking forward to getting into that one. I just have had a lot going on, so I haven't been able to get into it yet, but I hope to soon. And then in here, we're greeted by, we'll have to get this open, but this should be the, now let's go ahead and crack this open. Based on what the UPC is saying, though, if I can ever get this thing open, there we are. We'll see the UPC says that it's supposed to be the Hamptons Golf Course for APBA Golf. So let's pull this open and see what we've got in here. Now, I've been wanting to give APBA Golf a try because I've been having a lot of fun. I've been having a lot of fun with APBA football of late. So I wanted to give some of my other APBA games another look. Wow, they packed this thing down tight. But yep, there's the APBA logo for the Hamptons. We'll just make sure that we've got the right course in here once we get past the excessive tape job. Just doing this off camera and we'll see that, okay, cool. There we are. And finally we're past that. So we've got the, so indeed this is the course for, didn't mean to jar the camera, and I'll get all of that out of the way. This is indeed the course for the Hamptons, the APBA Golf Course for the Hamptons. I normally would give this a cursory look, but I don't really have a lot of time tonight just because things are a little bit on the tight side for me tonight. So I'll get the Hamptons into the rest of my collection. Actually, we can probably put that back in the portfolio that we were using here. As I knock the dice that I've been using for my baseball games. There we go. The Hamptons are back in their storage case. That's it for the delivery from Noble Knight. Now let's bring in the USPS Priority Mailer. When I got home and saw this USPS Priority Mailer, I was like, wait a minute, I'm not expecting something. Then I started putting some pieces together and I'm like, wait a second, I do have something that's starting shipping any time now. And as soon as I got up to it and saw the return address, I was like, okay, yeah, I know exactly what this is. This is actually a delivery from Compass Games. This should be a Kickstarter that literally just arrived tonight. So let's crack it open and find out what we've got in here. They do have an excessive tape job, though. It's not as bad as it doesn't seem to be as bad as a Grey Rooster Sales, but I don't think anything could be as bad as a Grey Rooster Sales. Plus, I've talked about these priority mailers before, especially with anything from Inside Sports Games, so I'm not going to beat to death how I feel about these priority mailers. And we've got packing peanuts in here. Delightful. Well, actually, wait a second. They were saying something about loose dice being in here, so I should be on the lookout for that. But, I'll cuss and swear with the packing peanuts, but eventually I'll get some of these into the garbage. But I can at least get into the box proper, and we've got check thoroughly in the mailing box for 2 black dice. They were not in the game box. Okay. So it's a good thing I didn't just start dumping the packing peanuts out, but we will see that we've got a copy of Atlantic Sentinels, North Atlantic Convoy Escort, 1942-43 from Compass Games, a solitaire naval game by Gregory M. Smith. Atlantic Sentinels is a solitaire tactical level game placing you as the senior officer of the escort, shepherding a convoy in the North Atlantic from the attacks of the U-boats. You are in command of a convoy escort group, composed typically of 4 to 10 escort vessels guarding a convoy on its way across the Atlantic. Your mission is to protect as much Allied shipping as possible, while simultaneously destroying as many U-boats as possible. Atlantic Sentinels, actually we'll go through all of that when we do a deep product unboxing on that, but I do want to make sure I find these dice before I start throwing everything away. I just heard them land, and there they are. So there's the D10 and the D6 that apparently go with the game, and now the packing peanuts can land in the garbage. So like I said, it's a good thing I didn't I was tempted to turn the mailer over and just start dumping the packing peanuts in the garbage. Good thing I didn't, though, because I would have missed the dice. We'll probably do a deep unboxing of this. I've got something else that I want to go deep on. I might do that yet tonight, but I wouldn't bet on that. I'll try to get to both of these this weekend, but that will do it for the small delivery product unboxing. As far as what's coming up on the channel, Saturday we're starting Mystical Munchies out of the Star Wars Galactic Baking Cookbook with the appetizer, Pod Race Puffs. Sunday, we're interrupting the spring campaign in Arkham Horror, the card game, for game number 4 on my TAC-UP Wargaming list, as we play Black Orchestra from Starling Games. Wednesday next week, we're doing another round of baseball testing with a game of Inside Pitch Baseball. Thank you for watching the video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so you get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, take care, everyone.